Ladies and gentlemen, we are now preparing for the CEE region's flagship event for investors and developers, the Europa Property Investment Awards, which will be live and online October 20th and 21st. With a total of over 400 international and regional attendees, this event is not to be missed. So good. It's Friday, yeah, nice.
Yeah, you had a busy day yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, busy day yesterday, but big weekend coming up.
Have you?
Well, a lot of laying on the couch watching Netflix, watching it rain.
Weather depending, I guess. Yeah.
Exactly. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good Friday morning, and oh man, I am weekend ready.
Me too.
Time to take off, but we're very happy to be here. Nice. A little bit of liquid sunshine here in Warsaw. Nice to see you wake up in the morning and great weather. Nice rainy start. So let's see. Let's just jump right into the news.
Yeah, you want to jump straight into the news today?
People need to know what's going on.
Okay, so from the website today, we start with a report from Cushman Wakefield, and they say that the industrial and logistics sectors are the most investable in the region. Mm-hmm. So no great surprise there, I think you'll find. They summarise the first quarter, and investment volume at the end of the first quarter stands at 2 billion. Which is down 20% for the same period last year. Mm-hmm. The allocation of capital deployed remains high, but the product is not, there's a lot of money coming in or a lot of money waiting to come in, but there just doesn't seem to be the product at the moment. So Cushman Wakefield expect transaction volumes to go up. They're expecting, that the money's waiting to come in, and this year could be a good year.
Right. I guess the prices will go up too if there's not enough warehouses to buy.
Yes, the prices, it will affect the prices for sure. And the market, the countries around the region have different dynamics. Poland and the Czech Republic remain the most liquid markets. But one's constrained by lack of product, and the other is mostly older assets for sale. So there is something for everyone, but the market's still got a way to go to return to the numbers that we've seen in previous years, I think. And according to Jeff Alson from Cushman Wakefield, he says the industrial sector is the most investable. Multifamily, so residential, continues to be gaining a lot of attention, but he says it'll be some time before that market really kicks off. Office and but it will never compete with office and industrial, and he sees that retail, there is some evidence now that retail is on the investment side picking up.
Well, we're seeing investments.
Yeah, we're seeing investments picking up, and the right kind of product there that's available now, I think, is probably being priced right, or there are some good deals out there, or there's some other kind of sectors in the retail sector that are attracting the interest at the moment. So, moving on and staying in the investment market, and this is a report from Savills.
Oh, okay.
And they say, just moving on from the previous report, that food and grocery sectors are the new core of property investment. So the food sector is gaining a lot of traction and gaining a lot of interest, and supermarkets, hypermarkets and food discount stores accounted for 21% of total European retail activity, and that's up. 5-year average is going up. Germany is the largest market. They recorded 3.1 billion last year. Then it's the UK, 1.7 billion euros, and Spain, 675 euros. According to George Coleman, he's the regional investment advisory at Savills. He says the defensive characteristics and the operational resilience of the sector will continue to attract an increasing number of buyers.
Great.
So I think that's what we're seeing throughout the region with retail parks and convenience stores and how popular they are.
Yeah, I mean the food sector wasn't that popular before COVID. I think just people realized that, I guess they've been able to pay the rent the last 12 months.
It wasn't sexy enough, I think.
Maybe that was it. Yeah.
These they were going after these big, showy shopping centres, but now they're all closed.
They're all
just opening up again.
Yeah, they're open now. I was in Złoty Tarasy yesterday, day
and
before.
that's fully open now, is it?
It's
all fashion and everything,
not the food court. Yeah, not the food court. So people get tired and they go home. Yeah, because you can't sit there. So you just have to.
And just to conclude on this Savills report, Marek Pajucki, Director of Investments at Savills Poland, he's saying Poland again is attracting this investor interest, and they're seeing it a lot. and there are several transactions pending.
Wow.
And he's seeing, there's a potential portfolio of 100 million euros going to be announced soon. You've also had the Tesco selling out to Netto, so it's a sector that it is growing, and I think is good news for the market.
Yeah, a lot happening. Yeah.
And staying in Poland and covering a sector that's seeing an increase in interest and going up in volumes is the residential market in Poland. And according to JLL, Poland's residential market has seen record sales.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. It's up 40%. They sold 19,500 apartments last year.
Wow.
Yeah. However, this demand, because the supply side is down, this demand is potentially increasing prices. So not so good if you want to buy, of course. But according to JLL, there's a range of factors that are affecting the pricing policies of developers, and many companies are having difficulties launching their products, and so there's protracted administration procedures, so that like any development, they take time to get off the ground. But there is some good news on the residential market, and it's about time that the residential sales
keep climbing.
Yeah. Moving on to the leasing market, and PM Group, a project delivery company, they've leased 1,900 square meters at Westfall Business Hub in Wroclaw, which is being developed by Echo Investment. That delivered 15,000 square meters when it came online. And the Wroclaw market is another big city market that's attracting a lot of tenants lately. The PM Group has a team of 300 people working in Wrocław and Warsaw, so it's a big team there. JLL was responsible for the commercialization of Westfall, so they closed that deal. And this is the 6th building completed by Echo in Wrocław. And this building has been launched with, well, as all modern office space today, with COVID eliminating solutions in the building. So, happy workforce, I think there. And then finally for today, we've got a bit of news from the HR section of the website. And Tetris, a designer and implementer of office space and retail space that belongs to JLL, has employed a new CEO for its Prague branch. They've got Lucy Ludova. Oh, okay. So she's heading up the company down there. And then colleagues have announced that Jan Kamoi-Chapinski has joined its EMEA location strategy department, which they launched earlier this year. And he's the associate director there, and he's responsible for companies in the development and implementation of location strategies. And then finally for today, Cromwell Property Group have announced that Dania Pollard has joined their group, and she's the head of Capital Solutions based in London.
Wow, great. So a lot going on.
A lot of news, which is, keeps me busy.
Probably
ready for the
Mark
weekend.
Toomey finding all these people for.
Yeah, I think he gets a lot of his news from our website.
Probably. So we won't let him read those 3 off at the end of the month. Okay. So great. Everyone have an exciting weekend. I know some around Central Eastern Europe, some of the restaurants, some of the bars, places are opening up. So enjoy a little bit, have a good time, and we will see you on Monday.